Hey everybody, welcome to my vlog. It has been a minute, a good hot minute, and I am so sorry, but I am so happy that you're here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Teal. I make studio vlogs and art, and I'm on a journey to become a freelance artist, trying to get out of this 9-to-5 job. Wow, I've been so busy. Until today, I have not been able to watch YouTube in the past week and a half. I maybe watched 3 YouTube videos in that week and a half, but it definitely wasn't my usual catch up on everybody's stuff, see what's going on. Aside from, again, today, and a tiny bit last night, well, maybe the day before too, I have not been really making any art. I have had footage on my hands for almost a month that I've been wanting to share with you all. So that's what I have here. We're going to do, it'll almost be like a reaction video because a lot of this stuff I vaguely remember because I have video footage of it. As you'll see, you've already seen, this vlog starts on November 1st, and then it continues on November 7th. So that has been my level of busy. The first clip, I don't even know why it's there. It says shoes. I was sketching. The power was out. Guys, the power was out for 16 hours. I know that's not a terribly long time, especially coming from me, who is from Florida, where hurricanes come and destroy the power for 2 weeks. But wow, that was stressful. So you see the shoes. Okay, so on the first, what was I doing? I was watching YouTube, which I haven't done in a while. I opened up my zine from last year from Inktober to see if it still worked. And then I went in to scan my sketches for Patreon. Oh, that's something wonderful to tell you all. I have started a Patreon. It started on November 1st. Maybe that's part of the reason why I've been busy. But yeah, so I have a Patreon. There's 4 tiers. There's really low tiers that are easy, and one high tier, which is my only physical reward tier right now. If I reach $100 per month, $100, I'm going to drop my physical rewards to lower tiers. I just know right now I can't handle it. So if I reach 100, I can take a day off of work responsibly. Financially responsibly, and make those physical rewards for you all. So yeah, check it out if you want. If not, hanging out here with me on YouTube is always a great choice. Also on Instagram, I have made a TikTok, guys. I'll probably talk about that more in my next vlog. Sorry for the wait. You can go to my TikTok and check it out. But yeah, what else do I do in this vlog? Let's see, I make the cover imagery for my zine for Gentober. You can check out those videos here. Basically, it was about facial features and gender expression, and I did 22 illustrations for that. I just got featured by my school and by my school program, which was really cool. That's over on Instagram. But basically, I took the little glasses and eye section from the illustration that I did of myself, because I do consider myself non-binary. I do prefer the pronouns they or them. I'm a little bit okay with she. It's not a huge deal to me, but if someone asks my preference, I'll say they. And then I made a little banner that says Gentober that looks like, like a little cutout piece of paper and tapes to mimic the style of the rest of the series. And I don't know, I'm really excited about that. The zines are now up in my Etsy shop. So check them out. They're going to be a limited series of 20. I also have, I'm so sorry there's so many plugs in this video. They're like, I have been doing so much, but somehow so little. I also relisted my Inktober zines from last year because they had sold out, and I like them a lot. So I kind of want other people to have them. Okay, so here's a clip of me test printing the zines. I'm so proud of this whole section of my video. So I have this water bottle. You'll see it a little bit later. I have this water bottle, and when I first got my Cricut, I was like, what can I do with it? And I thought, I like the shirt I made when I visited my mom. I visited my mom and I made a shirt, and it said, because she had a Cricut and she hadn't used it yet, so we used it. And I made a shirt, and all it says is yeah. It just says yeah, and it has a period, and I love it. And so I was like, well, okay, what can I do with my water bottle? I want my water bottle to have the same aesthetic. So I put the word O on it, like O-H, and a period, like O. And so I've had this Thermos for a long time. Not that long, maybe like a year. I love it. I love the lock mechanism, which you'll see me model for you at the end. I never liked the color. In case you guys didn't know, I don't like the color blue. I do appreciate it. I do wear some clothes that are blue. I do like a lot of art that is blue. But when it comes to like household items and like ordinary items, I don't like blue. Like, I will not have a blue kitchen appliance set if I had the choice in it. It really bothered me that this Thermos was blue, but I loved the locking mechanism so much. Like, if you move around like me, if you walk a lot, this is incredible. They don't sell it anymore. I'm so sorry. It never spills. It never unlocks by itself. It can go in a backpack forever and not spill anything. But it was blue, and there was no other option. And then, so I've had it for like a year maybe, and the paint started chipping off, guys. Do you see how ugly that is? I hate it. So I looked up how to get it off, and I figured it out. And while I was thinking about that, of doing this, I was like, let me put a word on it. Like, let me do what I did with my water bottle and have it go together. So basically, the way that I got this off, as you can see, is I got some nail polish remover, and I just like scrubbed away. It took a while. Maybe like 20 to 30 total minutes of scrubbing, which was a lot. But yeah, and then I got to the bottom of it and it would not come off. Like, so the bottom's still there. I don't know what they did there. Maybe they like reinforced it for that like tiny text or whatever. But yeah, okay. So you see it's all clean. Wonderful. And then I go into my Cricut. Well, not into my Cricut. I go into the Cricut program. And I'm thinking, let me put the word okay and a period. I'm so amused by this. So that when I put my water bottle and my Thermos together, it says, oh, okay. I love it. This is me. So you see me here struggling to find the correct font. And then I found it. And then I pulled out my ruler to measure what size it was. I got the same sheet of vinyl. In case you like don't have a Cricut, or you have one but you don't use it too much, a great way to apply like text or a lot of pieces in a measured like evenly. My brain, oh my gosh, it's 8:51 p.m. on the 20th. And I woke up at 6 and I started work at 7 today. So if you want things even, like how you make it, you use this like sticky paper. It's transfer paper. It's like sticky, and then you can make the pieces stick to it in their position, and then you take that and you stick it onto the thing that you're sticking it on, so it stays even. You'll see it. Maybe it'll make more sense seeing it than me talking about it. And then I sat them side by side so that it would be like at the same level, like the same height on each bottle. And I'm so proud of this. So proud. Look at that. Oh, okay. Yeah, so later on, so you're gonna get a great treat. So my partner, incredible. They can sing. Like, they can sing. And they don't sing, well, they sing often, but they don't sing like when things are recording. They're incredible. They played like a million instruments in high school. They just picked one up and impeccable. Like, we have a trumpet, a clarinet. There was a bassoon here before. We had to unfortunately sell a lot of instruments for money. Guitar, piano. But yeah, so you get a tiny snippet of them singing. It sounds a little funny in the beginning because they were just being funny, and then they started singing more seriously. Don't tell them I put this in there. You're still the one that I love, the only one I dream of, still the one I kiss. Good night. She has some of the best love songs, in my opinion. Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. Right up the long way. We knew we'd get there someday. But at the same time as the singing, I am printing out the cover to my zine. I decided to make the covers yellow. Last year I did custom ink wash covers. So I had watercolor paper and I put water and then I put a drop of ink and I let it kind of flow. This year I felt like a custom cover didn't really apply, but I thought the yellow would be nice to, personalize it, make it me. So we print that out. And then we get to cutting. So I have a little paper cutter. And I cut all the covers, and then I had printed as many of my zines as I could. My printer ran out of ink, and I have this program where when my printer gets close to running out of ink, they're supposed to send me ink, and for some reason they weren't sending me ink. Like they hadn't sent it. Like, you're supposed to have backups upon backups upon backups. But I didn't. So I ran out and I had to wait. So I printed as much as I could, which I think at the time was like 10 of them. So I separate them out and I cut them. I only cut like three or four sheets at a time. Because I did use cardstock, so it's a little bit heavier. And I also don't want to wear down, like I didn't want to make any like flyaways or damage the zines. So that's me cutting them. Chop, chop, chop. And then we move on to folding them. I didn't realize how out of frame the folding was, so there's not much of that. But I just basically folded them in half the best I could. And then I used the handle of a paintbrush to reinforce the fold. Because it's smooth, like the handle of the paintbrush is very smooth, so it wouldn't damage the paper at any point, and because it's round. I don't have any of those like really cool book tools. I hope to make more zines next year, so that maybe having book tools like that will be necessary, but right now it's not. Okay, so now you get to see my wonderfully rigged cutting mat. Paper cutter, I don't know. So I have this cutting mat, which you've seen in a previous vlog, from school, and I needed to cut the edges of the zines because naturally if you fold a bunch of papers together, they're not going to fold evenly because the spine needs space. Like it physically takes up space to hold all the other papers. So I got my ruler out. I got out a box cutter and I got out some binder clips and made it work. I put the ruler onto the mat. I measured it where I needed to cut, and then I put the binder clips on the end to hold it, and you can't really see, but on the other end, the ruler is bigger than the mat, so the binder clip is like at an angle. This is the most rigged setup. And then not only that, but I had to adjust the mat, and basically at the end of my desk, I have a lip. It's like a metal lip to keep things from falling because I have a desk that can tilt. So I tucked the mat under the lip to make sure that while I was cutting and applying pressure that the mat wouldn't move. I had a lot of mishaps. Luckily, no fingers were chopped off. Actually, no blood was shed, and I'm very proud of myself for that. I always get cuts. But yeah, it worked out. I can't wait to have the space and money for a guillotine, because that would have made this a lot easier. Yeah, so there's a lot of cutting. You'll see at the end, one of them somehow was bigger than the cover. Like after I cut each set, I put it in the cover, and this one was just excessively past the cover, so I had to trim that down on the top. Then after that, we are watching alljart on YouTube. Oh, and we staple it. I did not put much footage of the stapling. I did buy an extended stapler last year for the Inktober zines because there was no other way I was going to be able to staple them. But I didn't film much of I filmed it, but I didn't share a lot of the stapling because I have to put a lot of oomph. Well, I've shared more of the stapling than I thought. I have to put a lot of oomph into stapling it, otherwise the staple will not go all the way through. Like if I only put half of my effort into it, it will go like really strange. Then I have to take it out and do it again, which I had to do a couple of times. And then you see me taking a picture of these for my patrons. One of my, for all of my tiers, I add patrons to a close friends list on Instagram, and I share like behind the scenes stuff and like what I'm doing more casually. than usual, so I was taking a picture for that. Oh, and then, okay, so I also have, so from one of my first physical rewards, there is an exclusive sticker. So I printed those out and cut them in the Cricut. I think I might give these away as freebies because no one's at the physical reward yet. And there's only 10 days until it's December. And these actually, honestly, printed a little bit off color and they're smaller than I imagined. So they might just be freebies. But yeah, so this vlog ends really weird on me just peeling these off. Let's go to current me face now. Hi, my friends. If you made it this far into the vlog, thank you. You are wonderful. I just wanted to share a couple of extra little tidbits with you all. One tidbit that I'm so excited about and proud of is I finally got a car. If you know me and you've been watching these vlogs, you know that I, not anymore, I used to walk 1.7 miles to work and sometimes back as well. So like a little over 3 miles. Your girl is tired. Been doing that for 8 years. If not walking, then taking the train and buses, and that for a while that took 2 hours because the Atlanta public transit system is just, it's silly. It's silly. Like really silly. But yeah, so I got a car. She's a little expensive, but she's new and I needed her. Well, she's not a she. My car's name is YB from Coraline. They are a they. Yeah, so there's that. We are also moving in a month. I'm really excited because we currently live in a studio. I can point to the entire studio. There is a kitchen over there, living room directly that way, and bedroom here, and then of course the bathroom's private. But we are moving to a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath townhouse that I'm really excited about. I think we're gonna have a dedicated room for art, so that will be my studio. We never did a studio tour here because it was never presentable enough to do that because there's just too much other stuff around. It just wouldn't be interesting. So, but we'll definitely have one. We'll definitely have a studio tour in the new place. So whatever happens this weekend, it's currently Friday. Whatever happens this weekend, you'll see on the vlog next week. I'm really happy that you stuck around. Oh, another thing. So I've been trying out a new look on my YouTube videos. I think I've only done it for this one and the last one. Let me know what you think. Is it too much? Is it okay? Do you like it? I want to hear about it. Anyway, see you later, sunshines. Thank you.